All right, we got our part. Hopefully it's exactly what we need. Looks like it. That's them right there, 4 of them. It's exactly how many we needed. All right, let's go do this job. All right, so I did get these in the mail, right? So they're ready to go, and now all we got to do is switch these out. So what I'm going to do is just pop these bad ones off and just pop these good ones on, basically. Just like that. See that? And then that's 1. 2. 3. See, I left the screws in there, so that would make it easier for me to, to put them in. This one here was still good, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the brand new one. I mean, why not, right? And just to double check, you can see they're the exact same length. So now these 4 are ready to go. We're ready to go ahead and put them on. So this piece here has got to come up in that little hole there. So I've got to kind of like, got to get in here like this, and I got to push it up in there, just like that. And then all I got to do is screw the screw right in there. You can start to see it coming in right there as I turn it. So I've got it started. You can see the screw right there. Now the one thing you don't want to do is lose this thing. So now I'm going to pull this back and get my arm in here. And I'm going to tighten it right down. Use both hands. And you can see it coming up here. I think I almost got it. I can go a little tighter. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm going to try to get right in there. All right, so there's the screw that went through. All right. And there's that little lip that comes up like that and kind of connects it in there. All right. And then if you look under here, I don't know if you can see it or not. There we go. There it is right there. It's right here. And that is the one that I had to tighten down. Now I got to get over here and do this side. Okay, so I've got to get this one underneath here, and I've got to get it up in that little hole there. It's just like that. And then what I got to do is get it all the way up in there, and then I got to find the screw and just get it started so it doesn't drop. So this, I want to get it tighter up a little bit like that so that I can get that right in that little hole there. So I'm trying to get that right in there. So I'm going to go under and kind of hook it this way. And then I'm going to try to work it without dropping it. See if I can get it to go through there. There we go. Now I just need a little bit of traction. Almost got it. Oh, shoot. I gotta get the, I gotta get a turn on it. So I'm gonna use this. There we go. So I gotta kind of pull this back like that. And then I've got to get right on there like that. You see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. And then turn it. This was the hard one, I remember. Oh, God. I got it going at least. So when I pull it back, you can see it's hooked in there, right there. And I just got to get that wrench on it.
I'll make you ready.
All right, so what I'm trying to do is get right on it here. You can see there it is. And then I got to go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And this one's tight. You see? This one does not want to go in there. So anyway, coming back so you can see where I'm at. I'm using this towel because that thing's cutting my arm. All right, so here goes. Gotta get under here. Both hands, gotta use both hands. All right, now we're going. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. Now it's going up. Now I got it. Got her. Whew, that was a pain in the butt. But we got it on there. Get a close look right here. You can see it right there. See it right under there? As I come over on top, there's where it sits here, right here. Same thing on this one here. And I think you can see it here. There it is. That's it right there. And then these are going to go on here like that. Follow me? Just like that. And then this one right on there like that. That's it. Then we got to put the screws in them, of course. So we've got that one on, that one on. Now we got to do these over here. Two more. I've got to, I have to have this underneath these two, right? So I've got to get this under there like that and make sure that these wires aren't in the way. And then I'm just going to pull it up through there. So I got it in there. And then I just got to get the, so I'm going to come under here and just tighten it down. Just like that. Okay, so here's my little thing, and I've got to get it up in here like that. I got to go from this side. So this is going to come through here like this, and then I'm just going to slide it right up in there like that, turn it, and bam, we're in there. And then I just got to tighten that down. So I'm going to come in with my thingamabob right here. Right there. And I'm just going to tighten it. Just like that. Trying to get out of the way of the camera. See if I can get down this way. Here we go. Now we're going through. I want to get it up there nice and snug. I think that's good. All right, now this one here, just got to put it on there. Yeah, done. Just like that. All right. Okay, so now we just got to put these on. And basically they just go in right there, just like that. And we'll just kind of screw them on first, and then we'll tighten them down. You don't want to drop one of your screws back in there, then you're never going to get it out. We don't want to cross thread it either. Okay, so I think this is the one here. So I'm just going to pull this to the side here, and then we're just going to go twist them down. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. And this goes like this, just so you guys know. Right here, you just push it on. Bam, done. Put that baby in there. Don't drop it down behind there. That would not be good. And then let's just go ahead and get it on there. You can get it a little tighter. All right, so we got this one on, we got this one on, we got them all on. We're ready to go. All right, looking good. All right, so you can see we've got this attached here, and then when we come under here, you can see the attachment there. We come up on top, there's the screw, and there's the thing that locks it in right there. So these are all connected. This one's on, that one's on, that one's on, this one's on, and we're ready to go. So now we can just put everything back together. Should be fun, right? All right, so the first thing I have to put back on is the lid. And then the lid's gonna get screwed in here and here. And then we can put our control panel back there on, and we can lock everything down, and we should be ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna grab our lid like this. I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm just gonna kind of set it there for right now. I'm gonna open up this part here. So now I've got to get my sensor up through here first, like that. And then I'm gonna pull it back. Let me show you. See this little lip right here? I've got to kind of slip that lip there, and then I got to push it down here. And that's it. Now the sensor's in. Okay, that's how you do it. And then what we've got to do is just get it right on the edges here. And both of these edges here. Let me show you. So we got to get it right here, right, and right here. And then these are going to slide down right there. And now we can go ahead and screw them in down here. So this is on. We've got our thing set there. That's ready to go. Now we just got to lock our two screws down. All right, so pretty simple. I just got to get a screw going here. I just get a little bit of a traction on it. And then we just got to put our doohickey right there. And that's going to lock her right down. Just like that. Bam, Bob's your uncle. Now let me just check it didn't hit anything back here. I'm good. So that's good. Now we got to do the other one on this side. Okay. So I'm just going to get it started right here. Getting it started. Then I just got to get my wrench on it. I mean my driver. And bam. And that's it. That's things done. They're both in there. Perfect. Now you have to put this on before you put the front panel on. The reason is that if you put the front panel on, you can't screw these down, right? If you put the front panel on, that is not going to go on. So let's go ahead and get that nice and tight. All right, so that's good. Now we got to get the panel on. So let's pull back a little bit here so you can see. Alright, so now you gotta get this on here. And you're gonna notice that there's these little pegs here, and then they have to go, they're gonna go into these little holes right here. You see them? So let's swing this around. So this is gonna be a little bit precarious, because I've got to also slide this in here and catch these right here. So I'm going to get down on my knees here and try to get it measured in there so I can see where I'm going. There we go. Okay, this side is good. Now I just got to get this side matched up. There we go. So now all you gotta do is hit it. And that's it. That's all it is. That's how it goes in. Yep, we're all done. That baby's in there. And that's how you do it. Okay, so now we're gonna get the control panel and hook it all together. All right, so this is a little precarious, but it's not too hard to do. So anyway, the first one I think I'm going to put in is this one here. And I've got to go in this way with these two little things like that. And they're going to slide to the back, toward this way. And I'm going to get those right in those little pinholes right there. And I just got to be a little careful. And then just push it down on there. And it should set good. And this one here, you got that little thing, that's going to go right there. Just smush it on. And then last, I've got this one here. And so it's going to go this way, this way down. Right, so I got to get it smushed right on there. You want to get it on there so you don't break your pins. There we go. And so that's all set. That's ready to go. So now we're ready to rock. Now, if you look over here, so you can see that there's these little slots in here, little slots in there. Let me show you. See these slots? This has to slide in there, and that's how that's going to all work. But we want to make sure that all these cords are good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this up. Let me back it up a little bit here, like this. You see that? I want to make sure all my wires are in back here, and they're not, encumbered by this. And then I'm just going to come in, find those holes, just like that, and then let's back it up a little bit. And I'm going to slide it over, just like that. So again, just so you guys can see, it just slides and pops out like that. That's it. And then to get it in, I got to get it in this slot, and this slot, right? And I want to make sure all these wires are not getting pinched. So I'm going to pick it up, look for those wires back there, slide it down like that, right? And then just kind of slide it over. And then that's it. All right, and I did fix that too, by the way. All right, looking good. All right, the last thing I got to do is put in my 3 screws here. So I'm just going to kind of line them up. And get the first one there. There we go. And then we're good. And that one's on. Okay, good. All right, so now we just got to get them, match them up in there. I can see the connector by just pulling it away a little bit, and then I just get on it like this. Need one more right here. All right. So we should be good. Should be good. That should be it. Probably redid all the settings there. All right, so now I just got to push it back in there and plug it in. All right, there she is. Then smush it back in. And then I need to look and see if I'm crushing anything. Okay, so far so good. All right, that should, I don't like the way that hose is smushing back there, but I'll show you. You can see how that drain hose is. I don't like it being crimped like that. So I might pull it out a little bit and see if I can figure out what to do with that. We got it pushed back there. I put a little thing under that pipe so that the drain pipe could slip underneath there without crimping. And hopefully that'll be sufficient. We'll find out, I guess, when we do our first load. All right, let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. I gotta put all my tools away. Here's our old ones. You can see they just broke. And this one here was still good. We can see that one. This one broke right in two. This one we'll hang on to just in case we need it. These we'll throw away. And that's that, man. And look at the button. Looks great, doesn't it? Hopefully it's gonna work. We're gonna try running a load right now and see what happens. As you can see, the machine has quieted down quite a bit. Yep, it's doing its thing. I think we did a good job. We just saved ourselves $700 buying a new machine. And it only cost us $8 and a couple hours
really?
worth of, yeah, $8 for the parts.